Okay, here is my audience, my roommate Deja, and my roommate Kiera and her boyfriend Marquise. Benefits of taking a gap year. My first year living away from home with my two best friends was the best year of my life. And to make things even better, I had no responsibility for schoolwork. I'm going to be discussing the benefits of taking a gap year. In between high school and college, I took a gap year right after I graduated high school. My junior year, I was in a severe car accident that caused me to miss a ton of school. Once I came back from school and started to get my flow back, COVID 19 sent us into quarantine. I chose to do my senior year online, which I thought was beneficial to allow myself to still heal mentally from the car accident. However, my last 2 years of high school were very stressful and hard because of my head injuries. I decided to work full time the first year after high school to work on my mental health and learn how to become a responsible adult. This is relevant to all of you because it's important to be aware of how much this can improve your mental health, maturity level, and responsibilities. Taking a gap year has proven to be beneficial to students, especially after what students went through during COVID 19 and during interfering with their education. I'm going to start off by discussing why students should be taking a gap year before starting college. Students are not aware of how a gap year could benefit them instead of going to college right away after high school. Schools don't do a good enough job providing details or opportunities for students wanting to take a gap year. Instead, the focus is all on starting their college experience. In 2015, a survey done by Nina Ho Gallagher with the American Gap Association, their survey age ranges from 18 to 60 years old. It shows that about 10% of the gap year motivation was given from high school mentors or counselors, and about 10% from colleges. They were the lowest percentages of motivation, and schools need to start encouraging their students to take a gap year, whether they are academically successful or not. The opportunity needs to be provided. In 2020, Nina Ho Gallagher did another survey for gap year alumni. The survey collected data from 1,795 people who have taken a gap year. 98% of those stated an increase in their maturity levels and improved their interactions with people from other cultures and backgrounds. 84% of those respondents stated it increased their academic motivation, which is a very high number considering it is a concern for a lot of people while taking a gap year that they will lose their motivation. During my gap year, I saw my friends and my peers start their freshman year of college, so it was motivating to make sure I was committed to going back. Next, I'm going to discuss why schools should push for a gap year instead of going to college right away. Schools in the U.S. should encourage students to take gap years by providing them with options or examples that are affordable. Having the information and easy access will open the idea to students who feel they have one option, which is going to college right away. Going straight to college, out of high school, is taking away time from personal growth because you're consumed by responsibility of your work. You are likely to receive job offers straight out of college, leaving no time for your personal growth if you're working till you're 65. You've missed out on the opportunity to live while you're young. Andrew Lynch states in his article, Gap Year Statistics UK 2022, that in 2022 it's estimated that 181,500 students the ages 18 to 24 took a gap year. For students in Europe and Australia, it's common for them to take a year or two between high school and college. Students in the US would benefit from becoming more of a norm for their peers to do. Luckily, COVID-19 has increased the amount of students in the US taking gap years. Editor for EdSurge, Rebecca Coing, states that schools like Harvard saw a 20% increase in freshman student deferral rates in 2020 due to the pandemic. This opened eyes for students to experience their personal growth even if we were in quarantine. The benefits of improving mental health is important, and that gap year allows students to do that. In the years to come, I feel students will be more educated on how helpful taking a gap year can be. I feel we will have better access to opportunities, and I think it will be a more common thing for students to partake in. Students should have a higher authority figure in their life pushing for their options to be open. I feel that people make decisions about their lives based on their outside opinions. Having friends, peers, parents, teachers, counselors, and mentors on your side and supporting your decision, your gap year is going to be as beneficial as possible. Everyone has a different goal with their gap year. It's important to stay focused on that goal and not lose sight of what your plan is after. Although COVID-19 put a damper on education for many, it has shown how much people can grow from taking a step away from school. Taking a gap year is beneficial for students for a wide range of reasons. Schools across America need to do a better job of pushing the information on how students can improve themselves with a gap year. Working on saving money, improving your mental health, and traveling to gain those valuable skills and education on cultures and backgrounds you wouldn't be able to do in college. The stress of schoolwork consumes a huge part of our responsibility, and it takes away from our basic responsibilities, like having a daily routine that sets you up for success that day. Students need to have the option instead of feeling like the only way is to go to college right away. Thank you.